שצריך, כלפי מטה, כדי שהשערות לא יתלכלכו עם הצבע. זה צבע, זה לא דיוק, זה צבע שחור. אחר כך זה הולך לצבע בירושלים, זה לא פה.
You have to know the background structure. The truth is, you see, that's what's the beauty of the Ari, is that he's giving you a background structure to understand anything you want in the world. Anything. Of course, for the Jews, it's to understand the mitzvot, but outside of the mitzvot, it's to understand anything else what's going on in the world.
One way or the other, tefillin are a expansion, in other words, an opening. And where are they supposed to be placed? They're supposed to be placed where, when a child is born, there's a certain part of the skull that's still very soft and most delicate. That's exactly where the tefillin are to be placed, right? Am I right?
Right.
It's above the hairline, and a certain point when it means that I'm trying to expand my own brain, my own ability to understand things to the next higher level. That's why it's called a keter al rosho, a crown above, because it expands beyond my present ability. And then, of course, I can always internalize, like the rabbis are saying, in the world to come, the tefillin will be in the head. That which was beyond our understanding, now will be internalized.
גם שהוא אומר קדוש קדוש, ואתה קופץ ככה, מטר, מתור התחדשות. גם פה עשיתי קיפול קטן, ואם זה לא מספיק אני מוסיף. נראה שזה פרשיה מאוד קצרה. מאוד קצרה. זה לא ארוך. גם אחרים כבר בדקתי את זה. זה כתב מאוד מאוד יפה, זה שוורץ. זה מיוחד. מיוחד הכתב הזה. למה לא מניתי תפילין בשבתות? אתה יודע? שבת או יום טוב. למה לא להניח? מה הסיבה? זה לא בגלל שזה מוקצה. מוקצה זה בא אחר כך. כן? זה עניין של אות. תפילין זה נקרא אות, לאות על ידך, ויהיו תתקות בין עיניך, ושבת גם כן. ביני ובני ישראל, אות היא לעולם. ככה זה כתוב. זה עניין של אות. צריך שתי אותות, ברית מילה ותפילין בימי החול, וברית מילה ושבת, אם שבת. וגם יום טוב, גם כן. זה נקרא אות, לאותות ולמועדים. החגים ניתנו לנו לאותות ולמועדים. בכל המועד מה צריך לעשות? להניח או לא? זה חול או זה מועד? קשה, לא, רוב היהודים לא מניחים תפילין.
יקים מניחים.
יקים בחוץ לארץ.
בחוץ לארץ, כן.
בחוץ לארץ, לא פה.
לא, ברור.
פה לא מניחים. עושים כמו הרוב הגדול.
כן.
So what is the Mochen the Gavos?
I would like to say in a very simple way that when I'm in Mochin de Katnut, when I'm in a constricted level of consciousness, my experience of the world is very limited. My understanding of the events in my life are very limited, and my understanding of God is limited to who my father and mother were. And it's like if my father was not such a, so my if my father hit me or whatever. So expanding is freeing God to be who he really is, instead of me constricting him into who I think he is.
And that becomes your new Abba and Ima.
Right.
That becomes your new
And then I internalize that, and now I have a higher functionality of consciousness working within me. Again, it could be up there. My reference point for God always begins outside of me. But then I internalize it, and it's now the inner aspect of my own divinity, of my own being.
You're building the perfect parent, or connecting to the perfect parent, that's God.
A child cannot help but interject and internalize his parents. The question is, did I interject an imperfect image of my parents because my parents were imperfect? Can I perfect that now to the divine parent?
Well, this is what David said. Ki avi v'imi azavuni v'Adonai yasfeni.
Yeah. So that's what tefillin maybe are about, is getting my act together with my parents, right?
And that's the recharge.
Right.
That's the recharge of our lives, because everything in our lives is flowing from our parents, from our Abba and Ima, and we're recharging and renewing ourselves by connecting to the true divine.
And that's what the tefillin does. Because the tefillin is a reshima of the Openimi, and yet it's on the area where the makifim are.
All
No,
right,
it's connecting the makif and panimi. That's what tefillin is doing.
All right, wait. You just said a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me review and go.
זה הפרשייה שלך. מדבר השם משה לאמור, כדי שתקרא מקום. ראיתם את זה כבר?
אבל אין. לא, ראיתי רק את השלייה. מה זה?
People are going to get confused when I make the book on tefillin and I see pizza. But you know what? That's the beauty of Israel. It's like, it's all one. It's all holy. You know, you have so many mitzvot with the ground. Maybe it's even as much or more than the tefillin. You know, that's the beauty, the seamlessness.
I don't have time, because I'm a partner in a winery also.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow, that is really cool. That is
We
really.
can have wine with our pizza?
You can call my partner, but see if he can show it to you.